So the first thing I want to say today is thanks to my friend over at JhudStudio. If you want some good quality mixes, hit him up on his Facebook account. Here it is. Today he provided me with his song so I can show you the Bass Hacker plugin. So let's dive right into it. This is a before I load the plugin. Then I'm going to load the plugin and show you what it can do to the audio sample to the bass.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player.
That sounds pretty nice, I'll tell you that. But to me, when I hear the song, I really want that heavy bass on it. You know, I want it to be heard not only on headphones or on a car stereo or subs. I want to hear it like on my phone. I want to hear it on my laptop. I want to hear it everywhere. And I just want that bass to be banging. So that's what I made, a plugin to help with that. Again, I'm going to show you a before, and I'm going to show you an after.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up.
Okay, let me go ahead and turn the plugin on.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player. 610s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor.
I'll turn it off real
I put my
quick.
trust in no man. Used to trust my chopper cause it never fell in these hands. Nah, now I'm on a different game plan. Used to ride dirty, now transformed by the potter's hand. I'ma keep reppin'.
You can hear it instantly. It just gives it that nice bass harmonics. Like, listen to that. It's bam! It's right there in the mix. You can hear it on your laptop speaker, your phone speaker. If you don't believe me, go ahead and try it. Now, let me go ahead and talk about the two main points about this plugin, and I'll try to briefly go over everything else. But I really wanted to showcase kind of what it does just with the drive knob right here and the amount knob. So the very first thing is, let's play that one more time with the plugin off.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave.
I'm going to turn the plugin on, and I'm going to turn this down so there's no amount to it.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player. 610s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor. I put my
That just sounds so good. Okay, so check this out. So drive, first thing is the drive really kind of drives it to saturate the bass. So for instance, just check it out.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player. 610s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor. I put my trust in no man. Used to trust my chopper cause it never fell in these hands. Nah, now I'm on a different game plan. Used to ride dirty, now transformed by the potter's hand.
Okay, so the drive really drives all that harmonic engine behind the scenes to give it a nice, thick, harmonic distortion over top. It's like an overtone. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong, but that's how I see it. Okay, so then you got this Hertz knob over here, which stands for Hertz, for HZ. And this is kind of the frequency range that you really want to drive it in. So I'll try to. It's kind of hard to try to explain here, but depending on what bass hertz that you are playing, what frequency, it can help cover the larger range. If you turn it up to 80, turn it back to 40 if you want to cover that sub range and such. Okay, let's go ahead and play this and listen.
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player.
See, as you turn it up to 80, you can start hearing the bleed through some of the upper portions of the bass. So I'm going to talk about the noise gate knob now. So sometimes, like especially at this part where you got a low kind of pad or chord going on. If I turn that down, you don't hear that in the original. But I mean, I don't want to go ahead and have that sound. Check it out. I don't want that in there. I only want the bass to be affected. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to turn down the noise gate. Let's see, I think I already checked this out before, so I think it's right around here. So now if I play it, it's not going to hit that. Hear it?
I don't know what it is. I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player, 16.
What the noise gate allows to do is to have the signal get only distorted when the kick or the sub hits in, so it kind of doesn't allow the rest of it to get mixed in with it. So I can turn it down. I'll kind of show you some more examples real quick.
I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player, 6'10s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor. I put my trust in no man. Used to trust my chopper cause it never fell in these hands. Nah, now I'm on a different.
So the more that you turn the noise gate to the left, the more it's going to kind of cut out faster. That's because what it's doing is it's kind of riding the peaks. Noise gate kind of drops any signal behind, for instance, here goes a peak. It's going to bring it. With no noise gate on, it's going to get all this. With a noise gate on, it's only going to grab this section right here, if you can see my cursor going back and forth. So obviously the more you turn to the left, the more it's going to only hit the very top portions of that. Let's go ahead and play.
I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player, 6'10s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor.
So now that I have it playing, the tone is going to give a little bit more harmonic distortions in the highs. So let's go ahead and check this out.
I was raised tough, I never gave up.
You don't hear as
now
many
I
highs
made it out
in
the
this.
hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player, 6'10s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor. I put my trust in no man. Used to trust my chopper cause it never fell in these hands. Nah, now I'm on a different game.
So this beat really has a nice thick sounding sub. I don't really hear a heavy kick going on, so normally in a lot of songs you have a kick that is peaking higher than what the sub is, so it's easier to do this trick. But I got this knob called offset. It's kind of like a time manipulation thing. It kind of like, it's basically like a delay to the signal a little bit. So I like the offset for special effects when I throw in the throw. So you're really going to have to pay attention to what's going on if your ears can sense it. But I'm going to take everything from the middle and throw it on the sides.
I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up. Riding through your city like a player, 6'10s knocking in the trunk, Houston flavor. I put my trust in no man. Used to trust my child.
You can see as the main bass hits in that the offset gives it a little more delay. So I don't know how to really explain it. Just kind of gives a nice vibe to the sound. And that's really what it does. Now, obviously you got the makeup, but you can turn down the song altogether.
I was raised tough, I never gave up. Now I made it out the hood, they say I changed up.
Mono, what this does is, let's say you have already a wide bass sound, this kind of just monos that channel, so everything sounds center when it comes in. And anyways, guys, that's it. I kind of threw this video together kind of a little bit patchy. I'm not going to do any editing on it. Again, check out my friend's Facebook page. I really appreciate the example his song that he allowed me to use tonight. And I hope you like the Bass Hacker plugin. And I don't know, like I said on my comment on Facebook, that it might not work for all genres, but for hip hop or anything with really low frequency sub bass, it's really going to make it pop out. Thank you.